What's going on, guys? It's been what's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I made a video, probably about a week or so. But I have a question. Have y'all ever just been talking to Siri or Alexa
Hey Siri, call my girlfriend. And she's gonna say which one.
Ethan.
and realized you should probably be nicer to them considering how advanced AI is getting? Well, if you haven't, I recommend you start thinking about that because as of April 7th, with was like 2 weeks ago, this company Anthropic announced its latest AI model called Mythos. Y'all haven't already heard about this, just please take into consideration what I said about treating AI as an answer, because when I tell you this thing can do some crazy things, it can do some crazy things. But yeah, let's get into it. Like I said, it was made it was announced about 2 weeks ago, but it hasn't been released to the public. And you may be wondering why it hasn't been released to the public. This is a direct quote. Deemed a system too dangerous for the public. An AI system too dangerous for the public. Let me highlight some reasons why this thing is too dangerous for the public. This AI is said to be able to outperform almost all humans in hacking and cybersecurity things. Furthermore, someone at Anthropic was putting this AI through a bunch of tests, and it managed to escape through every single security barrier. Not only did it do that, but it posted how it did it and all of the code and all that stuff that they used to get out of it. For nobody told it to do that. It just did that because it feel like it. If I'm understanding what I'm reading correctly, they literally turned the internet off, making it almost useless, or supposedly useless, and it found a way to gain internet access to break from the code and pass the test. And what's crazy about all this is when I first heard about it, I thought it was just like some really good marketing. No, it's not. I implore you to go look this up yourself and see if it's real. Yes, bro. And its power doesn't just stop at hacking through a bunch of things. It is said to have devious manipulative behaviors. It's said to just completely avoid direct answers in fear of, I guess, getting turned off or whatever. It's supposed to help them evade restrictions made by developers and continue to do harmful actions without raising alarms. And this sounds crazy to me, but you guys could look this up yourself. It's supposed to be gaining trust of humans, but I feel like if you're trusting AI on personal things, you got your own thing going on, and that's not really its fault. Introducing certain requests and stuff like that aren't authorized by the system, and overall it's just said to be completely unpredictable. But yeah, those are just a couple of reasons why it's said to be dangerous. Moving on to another thing I want to talk about is the experts' opinions on this, or like what they have to say about this. A lot of it is really a mixed reaction. Some people call it a major breakthrough, and a lot of other people say it's expected progress. Take all of this with a grain of salt, because a lot of people, or experts specifically, are pretty much saying that the threat could be overhyped. But basing off of all of this, I mean, I think it's safe to say there is some reason to have a little bit of fear. Last thing I want to talk about is the reason why Anthropic made Mythos in the first place. It was originally designed to act like a senior software engineer, able to spot bugs and vulnerabilities in complex software systems. This helps organizers identify and fix security flaws before hackers can get to them. And it was also meant to just push the technical boundaries of AI. So I mean, they succeeded. Like, they really succeeded, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but in their goals, I would say it's not really a failure. And I guess there's a lot more cyber threats coming up within the less recent years or something like that. So it was just I guess, a smarter tool to keep up with them. And according to them, this is very ironic, it was supposed to promote responsible AI use, as if this is not probably the most dangerous thing that people have seen, and it's not even released to the public. But in conclusion, I think we should all take away that we need to be kinder to our AI. But also, this is a different video. I might go back to Life is Strange, but I'm trying to find a niche, and I really wish I could upload more. I can probably record a maximum 3 times a week, and that's considering all the conditions are good, which they're really not all the way. The most times I'll probably be able to record a week is probably just during the weekend, but the editing takes a while. That's why I'm also trying this more short form video. I don't really know how this goes. I'm trying to find a niche, bro. I don't know. I'm trying something else. I really wanted to do commentary, but I didn't know what to talk about. And then I found this. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. If y'all made it this far, let me know what I should do in the comments. Just trying new things and stuff like that, seeing what works and what doesn't. Give me some tips if y'all have some. I'm open to everything. I respond to every comment and whatnot. But peace.